Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Diane G. I'm an Akashic Records reader and an emotional energy healer, and this is Soul Cloud. If this is your first time here, Soul Cloud is a show where we talk about spiritual concepts and afterwards we do Akashic Records readings or energy clearings. So I just want to say hello to the people who are in. The first two who were in here were Milena and Amethyst Lapis Tarot. Hi Al. Hi CJ. Hi, Sonia. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Hi, Michelle, Venus. Oh, hi, Kelly. Hi, Playla. Remember. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Rossi. So we have a hashtag for today. The hashtag to enter the draw for a reading is hashtag loud. Okay. Oh, it's working. Oh, wait. You're not supposed to be appearing. There we go. This is Diane versus Technology, episode 20. Just kidding. Oh, hi, Julie. Just scrolling down to see if there's anyone I missed. Hi, Jay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Hi, Satofi. Okay, I think I got everyone. So again, that's hashtag cloud to enter the draw for a giveaway. When you are called in later, please be ready to type in your Akashic Records questions or clearing requests. So, last time we talked about chakras, and one of the questions that I was getting was okay, I think my chakras are unbalanced. So what do I do now? So that's what we're going to talk about today. There we go. Okay, my chakras are unbalanced. What now? There are different ways to balance chakras. So the most effective one is recognizing the cause and the patterns of the imbalance, and then afterwards changing that behavior. But of course, not everyone can do that immediately. So there are other ways to do that. One is Reiki. The other ones are color therapy and sound therapy. If you recall, and if you have been here for a long time, we did an episode of this previously during our episode about frequency. So we did some color healing and sound healing during that episode. Okay. This is funny. Poor Kitty needs balance. Poor Kitty. Poor Kitty was wondering what they could do or what she could do. So, one of the ways that we can do this again is using crystals. So, what is the idea between about crystals in balancing chakras? So, how can crystals help? Crystals are frequency holders through first is their crystalline structure, and second is through their color. So, the idea behind this is a crystal matching a frequency of a chakra can help restore the chakra to its original frequency through resonance. So we see this more often through tuning forks. So when we, what do you call it? If when we play a tuning fork, say 432 hertz, when we put it beside an object, then that object vibrates the same frequency as well. And that is resonance. So we can also do this through other objects, and one of those is crystals. Oh, that's amazing, Venus. Venus says, I just came from a sound bath meditation in a yurt. Ah, that sounds so amazing. Oh, hi Diana. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, hi Sunnyland. Thank you so much for all your help, Sunnyland. I appreciate it. Okay. So here are some of the crystals that can help our root chakra. For example, if our root chakra is the one that is unbalanced, some of the crystals are garnet, red jasper, and smoky quartz, and black tourmaline. So, what we can observe from these crystals that can help balance our root chakra is one, either they are red, or two, either they are black. So, most of the time, the crystals that we use for our root chakra is red or black, and these are just some of the examples. Other examples include Black obsidian is another one. Hematite is another. So those are the crystals that we use for the root chakra. For the sacral chakra, of course, the color of the sacral chakra is orange. And we usually use orange hues or sometimes peach when we balance our sacral chakra. So some of the crystals that we use for this are carnelian, amber, sunstone, and orange calcite. For the solar plexus chakra, we have citrine, yellow calcite, tiger's eye, and pyrite. You might ask, okay, I'm observing that when we balance a chakra, it's usually the same color, but how come the solar plexus chakra has brown and it has a silvery color? Well, pyrite is also called the fool's gold because it looks kind of like gold, and solar plexus is not only yellow; it's kind of gold. So we can use gold accessories as well. Tiger's eye is goldish. So yeah, we can also use yellow and gold for solar plexus. For the heart chakra, um, some of the crystals that we can use to balance our heart chakra is jade, green aventurine, rhodonite, or rose quartz. So what can you observe from the crystals that we can use to balance our heart chakra? They're either pink or they're green. So when we have crystals who are either green or pink, we can use those to balance our heart chakra. So other examples are like malachite is another one. We also have green fluorite that we can use to balance our heart chakra. So green and pink for the heart chakra. Next is the throat chakra. So some of the crystals that we can use for the throat chakra is aquamarine, kyanite, blue apatite, and blue lace agate. So usually we use the blue ones for this, and most of the time we use the um, paler ones. Although we can use the deeper colored ones as well, like lapis lazuli or sodalite. But as long as they're blue. For the third eye chakra, the color of our third eye chakra is indigo, and some of the crystals that we can use to balance our third eye chakra are lapis lazuli, labradorite, amethyst, and fluorite. So, what's the common theme between the crystals here? They're usually of a deep blue color or an indigo color, a deep purple color. Oh, hi, Kim. Thank you, everyone, for being here again. Last but not the least, we have crown chakra. So, the crown is located here at the top of our head. The color is violet. And some of the crystals that we can use is, again, amethyst, moonstone, howlite, clear quartz. So we can also use fluorite for this and other crystals that are also violet or white or clear in color. That's a common theme between the crown chakra. So I hope that in seeing the crystals side by side, you would be able to see some patterns like what color of crystals can you use for each chakra. So normally it's the same, but there are exceptions like the heart chakra and the crown chakra, for example. So I hope that helps everyone. And I would like to quote Gerald on this one. Please purchase responsibly. Please purchase responsibly when you are getting crystals. But yeah, those are the crystals that help balance our chakras. We discussed about the benefits of having balanced chakras, the um, first episode or the first part of this series. So I hope if you missed those two parts, um, they're linked in the description below so you can watch them. Okay. So we are done with the discussion. We are going to do Akashic Records readings, and I'm trying something new this week. Um, we are using a hashtag this week because I feel bad when I miss questions. So I'm experimenting on something just so it could also help me and help the audience with the questions because it's kind of difficult to manage the chat while I'm doing this. So I hope everyone understands. I'm just going to try it, and if it works, then yeah, we can do this for the following episodes. Okay. Also, this is practice for something because someone hit 300 subscribers a while ago. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. Please keep an eye out for something that's going to pop up this week. I haven't decided on the day yet, but it's going to be this week. There will be giveaways. So please stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so yet, please enter the hashtag for this week, which is hashtag cloud. Oh, wait, the Yanji. Ooh, keep an eye out for that one. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Julianne. I appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you, Venus. I can't do it without each and every one of you. So I'm very grateful that you have chosen to subscribe. And if you haven't, if you're watching the replay right now, what are you waiting for? We do this every week. We do free Akashic Records readings and energy clearance, but these are mini readings. If you would like to get an in depth reading with me, my details are in the description below. And yeah, please email me. Okay. Thank you, Jay. Okay, let's start with the draw. Wait, how do I do this again? Okay. We have 13 entries. Again, if you still haven't entered it yet, please enter it now. I will be drawing three at a time. So first up, we have Watch It Be Me. Just kidding. Please type in your question or clearing request. Next up, we have Slappy Starro. Congratulations. Please type your question in. Next. Oh, Debbie again. I didn't realize this has duplicates. Okay, let's draw for another one. Satofi, congratulations. Please type in your question. That's something that I didn't know. Every day we learn something new. Oops. There we go. I'm going to keep an eye out for your questions. Again, that's Debbie at Three Shifting Veils, Amethyst Lapis Tarot, and Satofi. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everyone, for your support. And hello to the people who are just coming in. We are going to start reading. I'm going to open the records now. So, everyone, let's take three deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold this sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Okay, I see questions coming in now from Debbie. Okay, I have your question, Amethyst Lapis Tarot. I have your question, Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Okay, I'm just checking for Satofi's question. Yes, Satofi, you were drawn. Please type in your question. White Dragon is here. Hi, White Dragon. Hi, Paul. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye out for Sutofi's question. And hello to the people who just came in or I haven't seen earlier. I haven't said hi to earlier. Hi, Barbara. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for your question, Sutofi. First up, we have um, Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Do my records show anything about mediumship, please? And thank you. Okay. Akashic Records Masters. Did Debbie have any lifetimes before where she was a medium? I'm getting a yes on this, Debbie. So you did have a lifetime where you were a medium. So this was a soul gift that you've had for a few lifetimes. They're correcting me several lifetimes. Okay, that's wrong. Please show me a relevant past lifetime of Debbie's where she was a medium. I'm seeing an old woman and it looks like a European lifetime. Okay, please show me where this is, Masters. This was in the France area, what we know now as France, but this was during the ancient times, is what they're showing me. They're telling me that you were a late bloomer there during that lifetime, that when you were younger, you had brown hair during this lifetime, and your gifts developed later. That's why they were showing me you as an elderly woman. You were sitting inside the house, and there is okay in front of you, sitting in front of you was she looks like a teenager or in their early teens. Is another girl. Okay, they're telling me that this was your granddaughter. Okay, and they're telling me that during this lifetime you lost your son, and his wife was his wife had already passed away years prior due to childbirth. And so you were left to take care of your granddaughter, who was around 13, 14 years old during this time. And you saw that she was very sad and she was grieving the loss of her father. And you were trying to um, console her. And you were delivering messages from both her parents. You were telling her, don't cry, your parents love you. They want you to know that um, you will be taken care of and that you will be supported, and you don't know, you might not see them but they are around you. You were telling her things like that. So this was the start for you in doing that mediumship. So okay, I'm going to check if this was the first time on earth that you were doing this. Okay. Was this the first time on earth that Debbie was doing this mediumship? Yeah, okay, they're telling me that yeah, this is the first time, and it kind of it helped you, and you also saw that it helped your granddaughter deal with her grief because she felt like she was communicating with her parents. So even though she felt lonely and she felt grief, you provided her with comfort, and this was the start of your mediumship here on earth. That's why it was significant. So again, this was in ancient ancient Europe, or yeah, ancient Europe. I don't know the time period. Okay, they're showing me 12th century. This was in the 12th century. So not very ancient. But it was I'm going to dial in with the time. Okay, they're telling me it's not that ancient, but you were in an area where there weren't many buildings, like in a village where it was isolated, and so your ways were kind of not necessarily preserved, but yeah, you kind of lived in the olden ways during this lifetime. But I hope that helps, Debbie, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay, I'm going to go back to the comments and just look for Stofi's question. Okay, I got your question, Stofi. Thank you, Sunnyland. Yes, please hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and if you don't like this video, hit the thumbs down twice. Yeah, just so you know. So I know that it would you really hate the video. Hit it twice, or hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything. Oh, you're very welcome, Debbie. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, so Sophie, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you get well soon. But I'm glad that you're spending time with Cookie. Okay, next up we have Amethyst Lapis Tarot. Who has a question. My guides are from the 8th century when I was living as a Viking. They are from Lapland Sami people. What can I do to correct my mistakes from that lifetime? Okay. First step to knowing how to correct them is knowing what mistakes you did. So I'm going to ask first, what mistakes did Al have in that lifetime? First up, they're telling me that there are no mistakes. Not in the sense that they're telling you that you're perfect, but like this is the message that I've been getting this week is that there are no mistakes. When we make decisions, there is no right or wrong way. We just choose and then we follow through with that. So it's the same message that I'm getting. It's that there were no mistakes because you were being your authentic self. You're telling me that the mistake is when you pretend to be someone else or conform to other people's expectations. So you abandon yourself and become someone else that isn't you. That is a mistake. But in this lifetime, you were authentically yourself. Is what you're telling me. And the things that you deem as mistakes are learning opportunities for you. Okay, masters, can you show me these learning opportunities, please? I'm seeing conflict during this period. Oh, like you were at war with other tribes or other villages, and sometimes they would attack your village, or sometimes your people would attack them. Sometimes they're to steal horses, to steal food. But during that period, they're telling me that it was like the norm, and so you lived in accordance to that time period. But they're telling me you had regrets. Okay, what regret? In one of the raids to the other village, there was someone you unalived, and they were a boy, kind of like 13 or 14 years old during this, like very young, a very young teenage boy. This was something you regret very much because you weren't, you didn't like killing. You avoided it as much as possible. But it was like a spur of the moment thing. So it was something that you're healing for, or you're healing from. That's one of the mistakes that you consider, or one of the things that you consider a mistake, and one thing that you deeply regret. So I'm sorry. I'll, I'm going to check if there are trapped emotions that we can clear from this lifetime. Okay, what trapped emotion can we clear from this lifetime, please? Panic. Is there anything more? Guilt. Okay. They were telling me that you panicked at the moment and you accidentally killed the boy. But the trapped emotion that we can clear from this lifetime was guilt. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, I'll please type in yes in the comment section. If not, type in no. That's also okay. What you can do to correct this mistake, not necessarily correct the mistake because it has already happened. We can't change the past, but what we can do right now is forgive ourselves. Because again, during that time, it was kind of the norm. I'm not saying that what that person did, the old you did, was right, but it was something that you have learned from. You have learned from. It's something that you have learned from, but you still carry that guilt. So let me know if you want this to be released. Okay. Amethyst Lapis Tarot says, yes, that explains some of the guilt. It is not all from 12 years of none. Thank you. Okay. But I can tell that this person, the boy, is not incarnated with you right now. That's what they are telling me. Take a sip, sip. Okay. I request the clearing of this trapped emotion of guilt from Al's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Al's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Metatron, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. So this is something that we're clearing from your solar plexus, Al. And it's done. So thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading and clearing for you, Al. And I hope that helps. Okay, next up we have Sutofi. Oh, interesting. Has my calico cat Cookie Lee been with me in other lifetimes? I love her so much, but she's aging. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. It's tough when our pets, and not even just our pets, but when our loved ones in general are at that aging, or they are at that elderly age. Yeah, it's a difficult emotion or to process. So my heart goes out to you, Sutofi. But we can always treasure the moments that we have left with them. So yeah, I'm going to check if you had any lifetimes with Cookie Lee. Has Sue had any past lifetimes with Cookie Lee, her cat? I'm getting a yes on this, Itofi. This is going to be fun. Okay. Metatron, please show me relevant past lifetimes of Satofi with her cat Cookie Lee. Okay, first up, I'm seeing Cookie as a wolf, and you were wearing fur during this lifetime. You were a female. You look like a female warrior in Europe. Okay, can you show me? You're telling me this was a Nordic lifetime? Can you please show me more details? How did she end up having a wolf? Okay, they're telling me that the wolf was not your pet. This was a wolf that used to like visit your village or hunt around your village during this lifetime. But instead of hunting the wolf, like you showed it kindness or you showed him kindness. Cookie was a male wolf in that lifetime. And she recognized your kindness and it's something that he remembered. Okay. Was this the first lifetime of them together? Okay, this was the beginning, Sotofi, is what they're telling me. This is where you first met. So you were particularly close with Cookie Lee. And I don't know if Cookie in this lifetime was wary of people or at first. Because in this lifetime he seems to be very cautious of people. But unlike other wolves, he doesn't attack people unnecessarily. Feels like a very defensive wolf to me and just observes for most part. Yeah, but whenever they um visit the village, he would look out for you. He would check if you're doing okay. You showed him kindness by feeding him. I'm seeing it looks like some turkey or some meat from time to time. And it's something that he remembered. That's why he decided to incarnate with you for several lifetimes is what they're telling me. They're showing me the number 4. So this is the 4th lifetime that you had with Cookie Lee. So I hope that helps, Satofi. It's a very cool lifetime. It was in a snowy village, is what they were showing me. So I hope that helps. Okay. It's time for another draw, everyone. If you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag cloud to enter the draw for a reading. Okay, here we go. Our next victim. Oh, okay. Michelle. Michelle Oligard, please come on down. And please type in your question. Next up, we have Barbara. Congratulations, Barbara. Please type in your question or clearing request. Next, Spiritual Alchemy Energy, the podcast with Julie or Julie Ann. Please come on down and please type in your question. Okay, I see your question, Barbara. Okay, I got your question as well, Michelle. Ah, thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate that. Everyone, please check out our previous episode of Galactic Akashic Records readings. We did an episode last about almost 2 weeks ago, 1.5 weeks ago. Um, it's one of the orange thumbnail. Diana is an amazing, amazing reader, and we will be doing another episode of that soon. So please keep an eye out for our posts, everyone. Thank you. Oh, hi, Ralph. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Barbara, I have your question as well. Okay, I'll give you a minute, Julianne. Don't worry. I'm not going to go anywhere. Hopefully. Okay. We're going to start reading. I'm going to keep an eye out. Okay, I got your question, Julianne. There we go. Michelle asks, does my Akashic Records reveal that I am approaching readiness to open some of my spiritual abilities? And if so, which ones? Okay. Is she ready to open her spiritual abilities? Yes. Is she already using some of her spiritual abilities? I'm also getting a yes on this, Michelle. So you're already using some of your spiritual abilities, although you might not know it yet. I'm going to check what abilities you're using most frequently right now. Okay, anything else? Claircognizance. Okay, there are two that are most active clairs for you, Michelle. I'm surprised you have Clairalience and also Claircognizance. Those two are the most active clairs or the most used clairs right now. So Clairalience is the sense of smell. You might smell something that isn't here. Like you come into a room and you smell cigar, and you realize that it's a sign for from someone who has passed on, like a past loved one, a grandpa, for example. And yet you can't explain it. It's just you who smells it. I don't know if that happens for you. Clear aliens. Okay. I'm going to type it. Clear aliens. It would be fun to have clear aliens like clear ETs. You know me. I love the aliens. Okay, and the other one is claircognizance. You just know things. You might not be seeing things, but you know, like you have a hunch that there's something, or you have a hunch that something's going to happen. That's how you're using your gifts right now. Okay, I'm going to dive into the records to see how you've been using them. Like, has she been using this in past lifetimes as well? Both of them? Yeah, they're telling me that you've been using this from some of your lifetimes. Okay. Does Michelle have the gift to foretell future? Did she have that gift? Did she have that gift before? Okay, you had that gift before. You had you had the gift of foretelling the future, and you just knew what's going to happen without really knowing how you knew. It just pops in your head like, okay, this is like I'm seeing a bridge. The bridge is going to collapse. There's going to be a storm. The bridge is going to collapse. You know, you know it, and you don't know how you knew it. You just knew, and that's claircognizance. Hi, Annie Bear. So I hope that helps, Michelle. You're already using it, although not as much as you did in previous lifetimes. Nowadays, it's more like for mediumship because you smell things. Like I'm getting a sense that you're smelling something that a past loved one has cooked before, for someone else, and it's giving you clues on who it is trying to connect with you. Most of the time, it's for mediumship from past loved ones. So yeah, being a psychic is just a matter of knowing how to use our gifts and abilities that are given to us. So right now, those two are the strongest ones. You can work with their strengths that way. So I hope that helps, Michelle, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Hi, Yo Yo. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. I'm very happy that you're here. So I will be here in about an hour and a half. So yeah, type in hashtag cloud to enter the draw for a reading. Next up, we have Barbara. Do I have a cosmic assignment at night? Ooh, interesting. Is Barbara a part of the Galactic Federation right now? Yes, you're a part of the Galactic Federation. Usually that means that you have a cosmic assignment or a galactic assignment. Okay, please show me what she's working on. What planet is this, please? Or what star system is she in? Show me, please. Is she assigned to Persian? Aldebaran. Ah, I see. Okay. Right now, Barbara, you're assigned in Aldebaran. Aldebaran is a star in the Taurus constellation. It's the brightest star in the Taurus constellation. It's where the Dal people have settled. The Dal people are the people from another universe who got trapped in Milky Way, in our universe, and they intermated, or they mated with the refugees of Lyra to produce a different species that we now call as Aryans. So that's what you're working on right now. Is she from the military? You're working in the military sector. Like you're like a diplomat of some sort. And you're helping with some plants. It's a highly technological star system. So that's why you were sent, because you're more inclined with plants is what I'm hearing. So you're helping them out with that. Like your mission is to help with some species of plants to help grow in some planets in that star system. So that's your cosmic assignment for now. Is what they're telling me. So I hope that helps, Barbara. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. I'm just checking if I missed any questions. Oh, but Annie Bear says trolling was great today. I haven't seen his video yet. I'm going to check it out later. But yeah, he's an awesome psychic. Michelle has a feedback. I haven't noticed. I need to be more aware. Yeah, one of the things that we struggle with when at first when we're just starting to learn how to use our gifts is the awareness of where it's happening. For me, I mentioned this frequently. I did it through meditation when I sit in a silence and stillness. And now I can enter the meditative state much faster. So it helps me connect with the other side and with higher dimensional beings faster. So, yeah. Oh, hello and welcome, Barbie. We do. We have a beautiful group, and I'm very grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Okay, I will be doing a pop up this week. I haven't decided on the day yet, but I will be doing a pop up this week just to celebrate things with you. It's September. It's my birth month, so that's one of the things that I wanted to celebrate, and also hitting 300 subscribers. It feels like yesterday when I started this channel. So yeah, I'm very grateful for everyone. There will be giveaways. There will be giveaways that I can say. Okay, next up we have Spiritual Alchemy Energy, the podcast with Julie. I didn't butcher that. Okay. May I have a clearing around my head and heart. I believe that this has connection to a past lifetime. Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. I'm not getting a head and heart because they're making me burpy. Okay. What? Which area do we need to clear? Is it their solar plexus? They're telling me solar plexus has more issues. Julianne, does their head and heart have any issues right now? They're telling me no. But they're bringing my attention to the solar plexus. So if that's okay with you, Julie, that's the area that we're going to focus on is the solar plexus. Okay, show me her solar plexus, please. Okay, blockage. It's the blockage. Yeah, there are some blockages in your solar plexus, Julie. Is it from a past lifetime? Is it from this present lifetime? I should I should show you Mjolnir. Is this from a past lifetime? I'm getting a no. Is this from a present lifetime? This I'm getting a yes. Okay. I'm getting a yes that it is from a present lifetime. It's a trapped emotion from this present lifetime. Okay, show me the time period, please. 6 months? Within the past 6 months. This is recent. This is something that happened within the past 6 months. So it's pretty recent. What trapped emotion can we clear from the solar plexus, please? Is it resentment? Okay, the trapped emotion that we can clear from your solar plexus is resentment. Is it from for a funeral? Okay. They're telling me that this is something that you felt for a female friend or female relative. Friend. Is it from a friend or ex friend? No, from a relative. This was from a female relative or something that you felt for a female relative. Again, that's resentment and it's trapped in your solar plexus. Is it something that we can clear now? Okay. Let me know if this is something that you want to be cleared. Julie Ann, type in yes in the comment section or type in no. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, I got you, Julianne. Please clear it. I request the clearing of this resentment, trapped emotion from Julie Ann's physical body, her energy body, in all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future. For Julianne's highest good, the highest good of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. I hope that helps, Julianne, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Hold on, I'm going to go back to my slides and share it. There we go. So, some of the crystals that you can use to maintain the balance in your solar plexus are citrine, yellow calcite, tiger's eye, or pyrite. So, again, the colors are either gold or yellow. So, Julianne, to maintain it, check this out. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay, next up, we have. Oh, we're done. We're going to do another batch of draws. Oh, oh, there we go. Okay. Let me know if this giveaway tool is okay for you or if you enjoy this. Let me know in the comments later after the show ends. So yeah, we can see if we can repeat this. But so far, I'm having fun with this. Mangled Unicorn, congratulations. Please start typing your question or your clearing request. Venus, congratulations. Again, please type your question or your clearing request. I'll keep an eye out for them. And next up, okay, that's a duplicate. So I'm going to draw for another. Sonia Claiborne, congratulations. Please type in your question or your clearing request. I saw a question from Al about the crystals. Bing. Okay, I got your question, Jacqueline. Al asks, can selenite substitute for the crystals shown on the individual chakras? Selenite can be used for the crown chakra. Can it also be used for other chakras? I'm going to ask the masters for this. And Archangel Raphael. Some of them, I'm getting some of them. And also something that we can program and use for the other chakras is the quartz or the clear quartz. It's a highly programmable crystal. Yeah. I'm getting a yes on it too. So selenite and quartz. So I hope that helps. Okay, I have your question, Venus. I'm seeing tacos. Tacos in the chat. Who's making tacos? Is it Taco Tuesday now? Yeah, clear quartz can be substituted. What crystals help improve vivid dreams? So, dreaming is something that I think a clear or a balanced third eye chakra um, would help with. So, am I correct in saying that, Raphael? Okay. Archangel Raphael is agreeing. So, it's mostly in the third eye chakra. So, those are these crystals, or the indigo ones and the deep blue ones. Other crystals that are not listed here are sodalite, um, which is another crystal that looks like lapis lazuli, but it doesn't have the gold specks of pyrite in it. Um, Fluorite is here. What other crystals can we use? Oh, can we use charoite for it? Can we use charoite for the third eye chakra? Charoite is one. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So if there's anyone in the chat that knows how it's pronounced, it's charoite. It's a purpley crystal. I have a pebble sized. I have pebble sized ones. There we go. They look purpley. So this is something that you can use as well. So I hope that helps Anya. Okay. I have Mangled Unicorn. I'm looking for Sonia Claiborne's question. Chariot. Cherry. Chariot? Chariot. Oh, chariot. Ooh, every day we learn something new. But it's I think it's spelled this way. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for Sonia's question while doing the readings. If not, then we'll just draw for another. Mangled Unicorn asks for a clearing. What clearing would most benefit Jacqueline right now? Archangel Raphael, Spirit Guides, what? Or you want an aura clearing? Okay. I'm getting aura for you, Mangled Unicorn. So there are aura issues. I'm just going to check what those are. Three? Are there three? All in here. Are there any three? Are there three? Just three. Okay, just three all in this area. Okay. Are there in that? Okay, just holes. Good. You have holes in your aura, Mangled Unicorn. I'm seeing three. So here, here, and here. Three holes in your aura. So we can close that. Let me know if you want your aura to be closed. We'll also do a clearing for your aura. Type in yes if you want this to be done, and no if not. They're mostly in the head area. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Thank you, Jacqueline. I call in Archangel Raphael. Please close this three holes from Jacqueline's aura. Archangel Raphael, please clear her aura as well. And it's done, Jacqueline. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Okay, next up. Oh, you're very welcome, Jacqueline. Okay. Next up, we have Venus. Could you tell me which or what clairs I have and which ones are the ones most active? Okay. Clairs, clairs, clairs. Akashic Records Masters. What clairs are most active for Venus today or right now in this period? Is there any more? Are there any more? Does she have all? Are all active? Okay, not all are active, but the most active for you right now, the strongest glare for you right now is Clairaudience, Venus. Is anything else? Is there anything else? Clairempathy. Okay, the two strongest glares for you. First is Clairaudience. So you hear messages maybe through songs because that's the sense that I'm getting, that you're getting messages through songs. Like you're walking at the grocery store and they're playing something and you're not really paying attention, but as you're going to go and grab something like milk, something plays and it catches your attention. Just at the specific lyrics that would help you in that moment, or a message from a past loved one that can help you in that moment. And another one is clear empathy. Clear empathy is when we feel emotions from another person that are, you know, that you're not feeling that way. You're not feeling sad. You're not feeling depressed, but you're catching those feelings. You're catching those emotions from other people. That's clear empathy. So this is something that we've done an episode in episode 4 last I don't know how many months that was, but we did an episode. I'm going to put that in the description in case there are people who are watching the replay who are, you know, curious about the clairs. So these are our intuitive abilities. So I hope that helps, Venus, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. I haven't seen any comments from Sonia. Has she dropped by? Oh, hi, Leah. Yeah, I'm doing. I'm using a giveaway tool right now. So if you want to join in, please type in hashtag cloud to join the draw for readings. I haven't seen a question from Sonia. So Sonia, if you're listening, drop by. Okay, let's do another round. Start questions. Oh no, not there. Ugh. Okay, drawing for the next one. Leah, it's hashtag cloud without a space. Ah. Jacqueline, you're very lucky. I've drawn you 3 times. I'm going to redraw. Red Dragon. Kim, please type in your question. Next up, Barb P. Barb P, congratulations. Please type in your question or clearing request. Yes, it is a very excellent sign, Jacqueline. Oh, congratulations to me. No, we're not doing that. Awesomeness. Congratulations. Please type in your question or clearing request. Awesomeness. I see questions from, or a question from Barb P now. Okay. Hello, Bernadette. Okay, I have your question, Barb P. I'm keeping an eye out for awesomeness question. And okay, I got it. And Red Dragon. Yo Yo, it doesn't have a space. Okay. So I'm waiting for questions for awesomeness and Red Dragon. Sonia, yes, welcome back. Type in your question. You were drawn earlier during the previous round. Two. Okay, we have two questions right now. We're just waiting for Sonia Claiborne's and Kim Red Dragon's questions. Okay, Barb P asks, I performed an negative energy entity clearing recently, but still feel something hanging on. Could you check and clear, please? Thank you. Okay, show me how many. Okay, I got the information now, and I will be doing the clearing. Barbie, I call in Archangel. Please. And it's done. I'm just going to take note of this, Barbie. If you can email me later, I will give you further instructions on how to correct this because it's a bit more complicated than just clearing entities like on the show. So email me later if you can. My details are in the description. Um, as for crystals, if you have malachite with you, please keep it on with you. Um, Also, black obsidian. If you have black obsidian, so those two stones um, would be most beneficial for you in this moment. And again, email me. So thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. And I hope that helps. And I look forward to hearing from you, Barb. Oh, okay, Yo Yo. See ya. And thank you again for dropping by. Oh, a feedback from Venus. About a year ago, I went to an animal communication class. They put me with a pony. I got extreme anxiety. I thought it was my own. They never did tell me it was me feeling the pony's anxiety. So, yeah, this happens a lot. So, one of the crystals that can help us is black obsidian so that we don't really absorb other people's or even animals' anxiety. We can program it to absorb the emotions that aren't ours. So yeah, I hope that helps. And it shows that you have clear empathy. So it's a matter of knowing how to use it. Next up we have awesomeness. Did awesomeness have a past life in Egypt? I'm getting a yes on this. Okay. Metatron, Akashic Records Masters, please show me awesomeness. Past lifetime in Egypt. Male, right? Male guy. 20s, 40s. Okay, 40s. In charge of importing grain. Okay. Awesomeness. I'm getting that you had a lifetime where you were a male and you were a noble. I'm seeing you were wearing a nobleman's clothes. And I'm seeing you're working on like a silo, a grain silo. You're in charge of importing grains during this lifetime. Did she have any more? Did she have more than one lifetimes in Egypt? I'm getting you had more than one lifetime in Egypt. Okay, Masters, why is this relevant? I'm getting that there was some corruption issue with importing grains during this time period. Like you would import grains, and during the supply chain process, there were some Egyptians who would like steal some grains for their families before putting them in the silo. And you were in charge of that, so it really gave you a headache. You were very angry with the workers. Is that what happened, Masters? Okay, that's what happened. Anger. Is there any? Is she still carrying that anger? They're telling me that you're still carrying that anger awesomeness, and it's not a misplaced anger. You were angry because those grains were supposed to feed the entire Egypt, not just the nobles, but people were taking from them. They were stealing just because they worked in importing. And you felt that that was very unfair because it wasn't, well, they were going to get grains themselves, but they were doing so very sneakily and they want to do this for their own gain. They want to double the ration, is what they're telling me. So you were very angry. What was her lesson from this lifetime, Masters? They're telling me that you were learning something about justice in that lifetime. Justice and fairness. Is it something that awesomeness has already learned? Okay. They are telling me that you already learned the lesson, but you're still carrying trapped emotions from this lifetime. And I'm getting that how it's affecting you right now is whenever you see injustice, even when they're small, even when it's just stealing very small amount, you get really angry. Is the impression that I'm getting. Okay, Master, show me. Raphael, could you please show me where this is trapped? Liver? Somewhere here. Stomach. Okay. They're telling me that this is in your stomach. This trapped emotion is trapped in your stomach. So if this is something that you want to be cleared, type in yes in the comments, in the chat, rather. And if this is something that you don't want to be cleared, please type in no, and it's okay. Again, you already learned the lesson about fairness and justice and doing things by the book is the lesson, but you still carry the anger from that. So um, they're telling me that when we clear the anger, it's going to help you also learn compassion for other people, because not everyone is the same. They have different reasons for doing the things that they have. So one of your lessons in this lifetime is compassion. So this is going to help you with that. So let me know if you want it to be cleared. Okay, I got you, awesomeness. I request clearing of this anger from awesomeness physical body or energy body in all timelines, in all lifetimes, from the past, present, and future. For awesomeness, highest good, the highest beautiful, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. I hope that helps, awesomeness. Oh, cool. Awesomeness says, I grind my wheat and make bread. There's something about wheat that you really like. That's what you were dealing with in your lifetime in Egypt. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Okay. It's past the hour. So I'm going to close the records now. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me today. Okay. My details are in the description if you would like a private reading. Um, yeah, email me. Let's take 3 deep breaths, just like how we began. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the Divine Source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be on again on Wednesday at on October 1. I'm going to check my calendar so I don't say the wrong date. Yeah, Wednesday, October 1st, I will be on with Gerald and Linda de Gonzalez. And we will be doing laugh and learn about joy. So this is a recurring message that we've been getting previously in the previous year often, but it's starting again. We've been getting messages for finding joy and taking time to feel joy. So yeah, this is something that we will be discussing during Laugh and Learn. So if you'd like to check that out, it's going to be at 7 p.m. EST on October 1, October 1st on Wednesday. So I hope to see you there. And yeah, um, the next one after that is going to be this Saturday. Oh, sorry, Friday. There we go again. I said the wrong date or my date or my day. It's going to be Friday in the US and Canada time. October 3, I will be on with Diana Bowles. We will be doing Galactic Akashic Records readings again. So if you missed the first episode, it's still in our channel. So do check that out if you want to get a feel of what would happen or what we're going to be doing on Friday. So thank you so much everyone again for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. See ya and bye.